Battle for Azeroth has brought about a lot of changes for Beastmaster, some of them good, some of them bad, some of them just strange. The first thing that I noticed was the introduction of Intimidation as a baseline ability rather than as a talent, which, in my opinion, is incredibly useful and puts us on par with marksmanship hunters as far as the number of crowd controls we have. Let's start with the talents from the very beginning. Big Game Hunter, Way of the Cobra, and Dire Stable are no longer on a tier. In fact, Dire Beast has been completely removed as an ability and instead replaced with a talent of the same name. Dire Beast also no longer generates focus, it instead spends and simply summons a beast to attack for you instead. So that dynamic of generating energy is no longer the same. Animal Companion has replaced Hati, which is kind of alright. Blizzard told us that they would try to keep Hati in the game, and there is a wolf that you can tame that has the same skin as Hati, although it's not Hati, and we know it's not. The second tier of talents has changed a lot. We have Scent of Blood, One with the Pack, and Chimera Shot. Chimera Shot is the only thing that was previously on this tier that has stayed. Stomp has moved. Dire Frenzy has been replaced with your Barbed Shot. The next talented tier seems largely negligible. It's survival talents. The third tier, Post Haste, has been moved. Farstrider is gone completely. Trailblazer is still as useless as ever, and has been instead replaced with Camouflage and Natural Mending. And it is kind of fun having Camouflage as a Beastmaster Hunter and creeping around. It's always nice when you're questing to at least have the option to skip mobs, if you so choose. Fourth tier talents have changed significantly. Bestial Fury is no longer in that set. Blink Strikes doesn't seem to exist anymore, and has instead been replaced with Venomous Bite and Thrill of the Hunt. Murder of Crows has also changed, which is a strange difference, which means you can have Barrage and Murder of Crows out at the same time. The fifth tier of talent still features Binding Shot, but Wyvern Sting and Intimidation are gone. Intimidation is now a baseline ability and you do not have to spec into it anymore. Born to be Wild has moved into this tier from another tier and is still, in my opinion, pretty useless. The choice seems to be between Post Haste and Binding Shot. The choices are now Stomp, Barrage, or Stampede. Two talents have survived from Legion in Tier 7, Killer Cobra and Aspect of the Beast. Although Aspect of the Beast now functions differently and instead flat out increases all pet damage done, as well as boosts the effectiveness of your pet talents. PvP talents are a little bit different this expansion for Hunter. You get a primary choice of your 1 of 3 crowd control reduction talents, and then 3 of any PvP talent. This can lead to some really interesting combinations, such as having a ridiculous number of pets out with Dire Hawk, Dire Beast, or even possibly having Viper Sting, Spider Sting, and Scorpion Sting at the same time. Pets no longer have the option to change talents and instead are stuck with a talent that's unique to their family. The passive abilities for a lot of the pets haven't really changed much. A few things have been added, such as Spirit Beasts getting a Dispel effect that removes rage or magical effects. Overall, I'm not really sure how I feel about the pet changes. I personally liked the ability to use whatever pet I wished as a tenacity pet, especially in arenas when you need specific family debuffs like Mortal Wound. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.